Hey guys, what's up? So I'm finally able to shoot this video. I'm at a park, so forgive me if there's cars passing by or there's too much noise going on. Maybe one day I'll be able to get a better camera or even a better just system to do this. But anyway, getting to the video, I'm finally doing a build breakdown of my 1999 Mitsubishi 3000 GT. I have an SL, which for those of you who don't know, 3000 GTs, that's kind of the mid-tier for the US spec cars. You have the base model, which is a single head overcam. Mine's a dual overhead without the twin turbos though, and the VR4 is twin turbo, all-wheel drive, all-wheel steering. So mine's just an SL, but going over some key features. We'll start with the stock stuff. So stock, again, it's a 99, so for the most part the car is pretty much true to the 99 form, except for a few minor changes I made. That being, I went ahead and did the Robo Mod. That just basically means you take a plastic piece out, add some halos in, and you know, I like it. I spray painted the inside all black, so you won't really be able to tell unless you really get up on it. But I definitely like it. I kept the 99 side markers because I do have a 99 front bumper. Other just stock components that I changed on the car going to the rear is the rear garnish. This is from a 91 to 93, I believe, Mitsubishi. I just like the look of it better, and it says Mitsubishi, which most people look at this car anyway and have no clue what I'm talking about or what it is. So some other things that technically are stock, it was an option when the car first came out, are these mud flaps. I have them on the front and the rear. They do help out. Well, I'll just admit they do help a lot. I like them. I may potentially upgrade them so they're a little bit wider because I do have a wide body kit, and we'll get into that later. Some other things that kind of look stock but actually aren't are this front lip. This front lip is made from Retrospect Carbon, or Paul at Retrospect. He still makes 3000 GT parts, but they're kind of hard to find on his website. And then I also have the side skirts to go along with it. Those things, I think, just before I even had the wide body on, just added so much to the car without even, again, adding the wide body, and I just love it. So, getting into the bigger things of what I've done cosmetically, if you go to the interior of the car, I have some Cypher Racing seats, and that's really it as far as interior goes. Other than that, it is just a few red accents here and here, and then on the shifter too. Now, yes, this is an automatic. I know some people are gonna hate that, but for me, I do daily drive it. Automatic is fun enough as it is. One day maybe I'll get to swap it to manual. But now to go over the wide body. The wide body is a technically it's for a BRZ. A lot of people ask me about that, and it is a very custom BRZ kit. If you notice, the front molds nicely. I'm still working on some body lines and stuff, but for the most part it's getting there. As you can see, the rear, there's an overhang about of an inch. That's because the BRZ kit actually comes down here and goes into this panel down here, and I did not want to cut into that yet. Again, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I like it the way it sits now. I think it just gives it a little bit of aggressive look with that overhang. So that's the front fender. The rear fenders, again, from a BRZ. This one I didn't have to do that much modifications on. Pretty much just bolted that one on, and then I went over with body filler, Bondo glass and Bondo, and a bunch of different stuff to kind of seal it up so you don't see any of the rivet holes. I just kind of like that clean look for the rear. And then I cut out this piece here. This piece in itself, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, there's a line right here. I cut here, and I cut a huge section off that normally would go about down here. I cut it off, kind of made it fit that vent, and I really like how it turned out. Again, some people may disagree with me, but that's the way I like it. In the rear, I did the same thing. I cut off here. Normally it was an extra piece kind of angling up here. If you look at the BRZ kits, I went ahead and cut that off. I like it to go out. The idea is to add some canards going up the back as well. The other side, that was the tricky part, because again, this is for a BRZ. As you can see, in the lighting I have and with the paint job spray rattle can, you can see kind of the warping right here. That is because it's actually literally, I built it out of foam, again fiberglass, and just kind of had to redo everything on my own, because the BRZ gas cap is actually right here. Again, for my car it is down here, so I had to cut, fill this area in, mold it together so I could actually open up my gas, well, to access my gas. So that's that. Same thing on this side, just again cut here and cut the notch out. So that's overall just kind of what I've done with the car. The engine, I won't get into it right now, but the engine is just the stock dual overhead cam engine. I've just done air intake on it. It's really the biggest mod to make the car go fast. And then I've adjusted the throttle body control. I have done a few things to the intake plenum, along with a few other stuff like that. So that is basically the build breakdown of the car. One last thing, if I get in here, excuse me while I do this for a little. If I turn on the lights, I did do the halo eyes, so you can see that here. I chose red because I like the cars red and black. So that is that. That is my build breakdown of the car. I hope you guys enjoyed.